Oh boy, Europe is in desperate need of a cleansing. That immigration problem, man, we need we need to get rid of them. That's my honest opinion about it, and that's what we're gonna talk about in this video. Because like I've seen a video, like UK has fallen. UK has fallen to the Islamic beliefs. It's actually crazy, and that stuff should not be happening, man. I have a video that I want to show you guys, and I don't care how long that video will take, but it's desperately in need. That I'll show you what I think it's out of Europe's mind. It's out of Europe's mind. I mean, like I can see it here. We hire immigrants for jobs so that they won't complain about the pay. And then like Swiss people are getting fired. I mean, like Swiss is still like holding back against the EU. Swiss is not a part of the EU. I don't know if you are aware of that, but we are in the middle of Europe and we are not part of the EU. Myself, I have Slavic backgrounds. Part of me comes from Serbia as well. So I have firm beliefs and I stand to a certain extent with Russia. West is compromised right now. And the US, the Polish minister, the president, he told that China and Russia is laughing at Europe. We are only causing 6% of emission, but we finance for the whole globe. While like China is polluting like it's China's emission is like 30% from the global emission. And the American government has been compromised by with the Israeli connections, Europe as well, and we are in desperate need of a cleansing, man. We are in desperate need of a regime change. We are in desperate need of something being done, and the people have the power. We all together have the power, and we should definitely use it. So, with that being said, let's get into the video. We're not gonna watch the whole video, but big parts of it, because it's, for me personally, it's very important that you guys see that. Whew. All right, let's go. By the way, that's UK. That's Whitechapel. That's Whitechapel, boys. I feel so bad for everybody who still lives there. It's a cancer, and we need to revert that. It's a cancer. I firmly stand to my opinion till the day I die. All right, boys.
And that is why I travel. This is London. This is how many mosques are around me. This is what the sign looks like when you get off the train here. These are the advertisements you see. This is what it looks like when kids get out of school. This is what the political candidate.
This is what the political candidate. You will see a lot of numbers being displayed in that video. That's why I will react to like almost most of the video, but I will not pause that much because it's a really important video and it's only getting coverage right now. So it started getting coverage. So
look like. This is what it's like walking through the grocery store here. The UK has become unrecognizable, and that is why I traveled thousands of miles to come here to find out why and how this happened. Did the UK truly fall, and do they want to do this to our country next? Through my street interviews in this episode, you will learn
it's gonna
exactly
happen.
why this
It's
happened.
gonna happen.
People warned me that I could get arrested or
Watch Dogs has a different type of meaning right now. Honestly, man, it's kind of he's from New York and he's going to the UK to interview that, and he has to be scared to be arrested. Journalists go to countries like Afghanistan. They have the fear of being killed. He has the fear of being arrested just of what he, you see it in his face. He has to almost agree. Like, yeah, I agree with your perspective and makes sense. So he won't get arrested. There was like a number 1,200 people are being arrested in the UK every year. In Russia, it's only 300-400. Find out who you can criticize, and then you know who's ruling over you.
worse in these videos, but the
And I think people are starting to wake up. That's something, at least. At least that's something. Yeah.
truth needs to come out. Welcome back to the Nate Friedman Show. You're Muslim, right?
I'm Muslim, yeah.
Cool.
Shout out to the Nate Friedman. Shout out to him. You have my respect, man. I'm not a big fan of journalists and reporters, but if they do their job honestly and pursue what really matters, then I'm stoked. Then I love their work.
Cool. Can you tell me about the Muslim community in Whitechapel?
The Muslim community is very tight knitted.
It's tight knitted.
It's tight knitted.
Okay.
Is they're very good people.
Very good people.
Very good people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you say it's tight knitted, does it mean like is it easy to join? Like, what do you mean?
I mean, it's people that inshallah we hope good for them. We hope good for them, and I think that it's good to, you can blend in with them.
Yeah.
You can blend in with them.
And where are you from?
I'm from what's it called again? I'm from a different country.
Oh, where are you from?
A different country.
A different country?
Yeah.
Do you don't want to say which one?
No, it's a different country. It doesn't
Okay, doesn't matter.
it doesn't really matter. Anyways.
When you say it's tight knitted community,
Yeah.
have they come from outside of England or is it in England? Because I hear a lot of stories. I don't know what's real.
I mean, you can see for yourself the people with different colors.
Yeah.
So you can see for yourself.
Right.
Anyways. There's many people. It's not only just it's different
Yeah.
people with different colors.
Is it?
So there's many. This country is this part of this place is
Yeah.
different people
Yeah.
is over here.
And
Different origin.
Islam is not compatible with the West. Have you heard that before?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about.
That dude is hella weird. I'm not gonna watch through all the minutes like where he's like trying not to answer anything. That dude is weird. We get to better. We're gonna get better candidates or worse. Even it matters how you perceive it.
We're very peaceful people.
Absolutely.
Peaceful people. That's a good end.
Came to London to better understand what's really happened here, and he just said we respect the West and their culture, and Islam has their own culture and way of life. It doesn't sound like compatibility is at the top of his priorities. Next up, I speak to a man outside a mosque. He gives me his reason for why he and so many Muslims have come to the UK. Then I actually ended up going inside this mosque and learned some things about it that I still can't believe.
When he's gonna show, the minute he's gonna show the mosque, you see how clean and like quote unquote beautiful it is inside, how elegant and everything. And the minute he exits the mosque and goes out to the street, it looks like a third world country. They got so much funding from the government for that.
I'll show you after the interview. Do you like this area, Whitechapel?
And I think like I'm in the perfect position. I mean, like I'm not from the UK, but I'm from Europe, so I start to recognize those patterns here as well. And we need somebody like Trump in that perspective and in that department. We need somebody like Trump, like to really like knock on the doors and get those illegal aliens out. Please, Trump. Somebody like Trump. I mean, like, yeah, US has its own issues right now. I'm hella aware of that. But we need somebody like that. and we got him, the Polish president. He needs to be the president of the EU. Come on, dude. Even though I'm not part of it, but it would change a lot. Germany is falling too. France is falling too. That boy who ruled in 1940. I didn't do that for months. I didn't drop a bomb on Paris. I asked Warsaw. We asked for surrender 5 times. You know who I'm talking about. That boy. We need him. I just realized, man, I got learned a whole lot of horse shit in school.
Yeah, because all our Muslim people lives here,
Yeah.
and there is a mosque. We pray 5 times here,
Do you pray 5 times at this mosque or different ones?
different mosques.
Yeah.
So when
Different.
I come over here,
Yeah.
there is a funeral every day.
There's a funeral every day?
Every day, yeah.
Why would you say that there are a lot of Muslim people in Whitechapel as opposed to other areas? Basically, why Whitechapel?
Yeah, it is what you call American way, self ghetto. What do you call ghetto? Because there's a facility for praying together.
There's a lot of mosques here.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
mosques. Plus,
Self-made ghetto. I mean, like, yeah, he kind of right though. They choose certain areas where they like just dump the whole. We got those areas too, and they're not in the city. They're more like outside in villages. So you're not even safe in the countryside, and in the city you're not safe at all. So we screwed on both sides. Not quite sure how it is on the countryside in the UK.
all of food,
Food.
like
Halal?
halal, yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot of halal, there's a lot of mosques.
And some, that's why people, children are teaching Islamic, I mean, a religion.
Oh,
religious
can the
thing.
children learn Islamic things in the Whitechapel?
Yeah.
Are the schools teaching
No,
it?
no, I have a mosque. They have facility.
Oh, at the
to
mosque they teach these.
teach
Oh,
you.
okay. Islam is not compatible with the West. They worry about Islam. What is your response to that?
Because right wing, they worried about any religions. Because they right wing means they are very selfish. They want to live their
Yeah.
white people together.
They say, why don't Muslim people stay in their Muslim countries? Why do they come to the West? What is your response to that?
Yeah, Muslim country, no democracy. Because democracy is the main things.
Yeah.
Any human being, not a Muslim or
Welcome them, and you can kiss goodbye to democracy.
any.
So you come for
atheist.
democracy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Democracy mean their law and administration is good.
So the Muslim countries are not democracies, but I'm seeing that now there are a lot of Muslims being elected into parliament in UK. Do you think that's a good idea? Or-
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Of course he's gonna say that. Of course he's gonna
Because
say that.
democracy
I'm
everywhere.
so
Look, America or Europe.
the EID
Where is the
needs to be
democracy?
getting rid of
In
as
America,
well.
we have democracy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of Trump?
Trump is he's an honest man, I think.
Yeah.
Whatever he say.
Yeah, UK needs Trump too, and you be out of there. Go back to your fucking country, dude. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Never forget that. I'm a nobody. I sit in my apartment doing videos.
So
So never take my word for it, I guess.
he didn't hide anything. He's an honest writer.
He's an honest right winger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
So
Are not democracies, and
Yeah.
that he prefers the Western way of life. The Western way of life doesn't blast a call to prayer 5 times a day. Now let's go into the mosque, see what it's like inside, and get some of our questions answered about this place.
Look at
If
this.
you look at this building, it's huge. It covers the whole street. This
this giant Islamic center
That needs to be. Look with the camera. Look with the camera up there. Look with the camera up there, bro. Oh my God, bro. No, 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 no. That's it. That's the wrong way we heading. We heading to. No.
is connected to the mosque.
Hey, how's it going? Looking to interview people in Whitechapel. Can I ask you a question? And how many people attend this mosque, would you say?
In the Jummah to Friday, around 10,000.
10,000
Yeah.
on one day?
This is the busiest mosque in the Europe.
In all of Europe?
All of Europe.
Wow, I didn't know that.
One of
That's
the busiest and
yeah.
one of the biggest.
Okay.
Few millions people come every year in this.
Few million per year?
Few million people.
That's awesome. That's great. All right. Well, I appreciate
That's awesome. That's great. Yeah. No, no, no.
it because my point was that yeah. I'm just doing interviews outside.
No, I'm not going to interview here.
Yeah, we're not doing it inside. We're doing it outside.
Bro, everything's on record. This is a school.
Right. I know.
Mhm. You go back to your country, man. Why? I mean, like, if everybody comes here, why don't we just go there? Why don't we switch places? I mean, like, please no, please no. I'm not saying because that's the way it is. We should just bow down.
I'm staying outside.
But
But you're doing it in front of the entrance.
I didn't mean to. Okay, I didn't know it was a
Do it on
school.
the other side, no
Okay,
problem.
you got it.
can't
I
just do it on
appreciate
the
it.
Now, the East London Mosque, the one we just went into, received an official warning from the Charity Commission after
yeah, that's heavy. Regulator give East London Charity official warning over loss of £1 million. So they can't lose all their money, but it's fine. I guess it's just fine.
losing £1 million in an investment. The mosque put their funds into an NHS-approved supplier and lost all the money. Now, the takeaway from this story is that this mosque can lose $1 million and be completely fine. This mosque also hosted a charity fun run that was open to men, boys.
Now listen to that. That's not democracy. That's not our way of living. They say they want to come here and enjoy the Western world, but implement the Eastern rules.
Of all ages, but girls only under the age of 12. Adult women and older girls were explicitly excluded. Why did the UK let this in, and who's really funding it? I sat down.
At least we're getting to the whole video is brilliant. The whole video is perfect. But now we're getting to a real good guy.
Down for an exclusive interview with Tommy Robinson, who led a pro-West march in London of over 3 million people, and in it
I remember that one. That was in July or something this year. And I'm not a racist. I don't have nothing against Muslims as well. But like what the politics are doing here.
he explains who's behind this.
There's about 14 mosques in Whitechapel that I counted, about equal number of churches. Who's funding these
Qatar,
big mosques?
Qatar and Saudi Arabia.
And
Yeah.
And then whoever funds it dictates which form of Islam is being promoted in it. Qatar own Barclays, own Harrods, own the ports in this country. They pump £750 million into radicalisation in Europe. Qatar are a big problem. Qatar need ending, as in their influence needs ending. The influence they have over our politicians in our capital city and the money and infrastructure and economy needs ending. The Muslim Brotherhood needs ending. Trump's just made a great move. We need to make it here. We've been crying out for this for decades.
Trump's made yeah. Oh, we need somebody. Please send us somebody. God.
They have such influence. You're right about the influence.
The full interview will be posted after this episode, so be sure to like and subscribe to see that. Next up, I speak to a man working inside a store about his
He almost says the same thing.
or even home. Using your ownership, they can take out loans.
That guy's not really. And we can skip that.
inshallah, things happen.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
He's talking about how sometimes there's some friction with the Islamic community and what's remaining of the UK. If you go around Whitechapel, you will see flyers like this.
How to respond to the threat of the far right and protect our
Protect our community, bro.
community.
On the flyer, the speaker has Islam in his name. It's hosted by a local Muslim activist organization called Palm Tree Events, and on the bottom left it writes, "The Muslim is like a palm tree," which is from their hadith. Something I also noticed when I was in London is that any protests against the right, they were always referred to as the far right. I never saw something as simple as the right. It
You saw that, guys?
was always far right.
Build a socialist opposition to Starmer. So this is the guy who brought everybody in, and yet they want to stop the government cuts. And the benefits are not enough.
This will radicalize a whole generation. Watch it. It will happen again. History is bound to repeat itself. We're getting close to 2040, 1940. We're getting close. And please, let us do it. Let us do it this time. Let us do it right this time. Third time's the charm.
And this goes on for a while.
The irony is you see flyers that also say no to racism, while Whitechapel looks like this, and it used to be a majority white city.
Do you like Whitechapel?
yeah, I like Whitechapel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course
and why
you
do you
do.
like it?
So because I'm Muslim,
Yeah.
so it's a basically a lot of Muslim community here.
Yeah.
So we have mosque nearby. So it's a lot like Muslim area.
Yeah.
That's why I like this place.
Yeah.
So even this mosque has loudspeaker azan as well.
Mhm.
Nowhere else in UK there's a loudspeaker azan here.
Do you
Just
hear
only
a
this
call
time.
to prayer at
Yeah,
this
call to
mosque?
play. Yeah,
Okay,
4
awesome.
times Zohar, Asr.
Probably forgot to say in the beginning, I watched the video before because like it was a long video and I really wanted to show you the best parts of it. Almost forgot about that point. You can hear the mosque. You can hear the mosque. They got public announcement speakers. Oh boy, how, and no. I feel so sorry for the people who still live there. And it's not like, yeah, the real Islam is about peace. The real Islam is about it. There's some good aspects, but not like the way we getting forced to live with it. That's not the way. And it will explode or implode. That barrel's gonna, it's not gonna go well. I'm just sorry, it's not gonna go well.
Maghrib and Isha.
Okay, and
Yeah.
that's the mosque that you attend?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the mosque,
because
yeah.
your shop is right
Yeah,
by
just
close.
opposite side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's perfect. So, and what else about Whitechapel do you like? Is the food good? Everything like this?
Says this area is more Bengali, and boy is he right.
For Bengali community here.
He says this area is more Bengali, and boy is he right. The sign at the train station is in Bengali. Whitechapel is a borough inside of what's called
It's literally in London. When I first started that video, I thought it was like, like there's New York, Bronx, these kind of different boroughs. I thought it was maybe like, yeah, a borough outside of London. No, it's literally inside of London. Whitechapel. Look how big it is. Look how big. Look how big. You can't tell me what the hell,
Tower
bro.
Hamlets, and 60% of primary school students in Tower Hamlets speak another language other than English at home, most being Bengali. 1 in 3 adults here do not have English as their main language. If you walk up to just about
Oh my
anyone
God,
in Whitechapel
bro.
and start speaking English, you'll get interactions like this.
No English? What do you speak?
Bengali. I'm not proper English, then I'm Bengali.
Oh, you speak Bengali?
Yes.
Okay, Bengali. You speak Bengali.
This is why when I asked a police officer in London about recruitment, he said this.
Is
Yeah, that's another
an
point.
increase of foreigners joining the British police?
Trying to make it as diverse as possible.
As diverse as.
Have different cultures. We want to
Oh.
encourage everyone to sort of join.
A priority for the police is to make it diverse?
In terms of
Anybody who says like, yeah, I'm reacting to it, and it's not a genuine reaction because I already know what he's saying. It's harder to watch it 2 times.
dealing with the public,
Get him shifted.
having cultures within the police also help.
So you would prefer to have a Muslim police officer there?
Not necessarily, but there will be times where we go to certain calls where English is not the first language.
Yes.
So having a diverse officer with us as part of the team.
So there's many neighborhoods around London that English is not the first language? Okay. I was talking to Tommy about the Bengali community here, and he brought up the size of the budget that these guys actually have, and take a listen to what they wanted to do with the money.
Tower Hamlets actually fraudulently elected their own Bangladeshi mayor, who then become in charge of £1 billion budget. Now, back in 2013, we had an organisation, we were fighting to try and highlight this problem. In the end, he was ousted, they got rid of him, the government were able to remove him. But when he became in charge of £1 billion budget, his first plan was to put £1 million sculptures of headscarves at the entrance to Tower Hamlets. He took all the money away from any moderate groups and siphoned it to extremist groups. What we're witnessing across the country is not just Pakistani politics, but Islamic politics, corrupt politics.
You came from Pakistan to the UK.
Yeah.
Your parents did or you did?
No, I did, man. But
you
yeah,
did?
because I just
And it's true. Mohammed...
my brothers.
You have
All
five
my brothers are in
yeah.
Pakistan.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
only here. Yeah.
He said it
I keep those 4 there, bro.
himself, and it's true. Mohammed is now the #1 name in England. If you walk
It's the #1 name in the world. #1 boy's name in the world.
around Whitechapel, everywhere you turn, you see at least one Muslim woman with a child. What's interesting is how they're getting the money to do this. So
Now, if I lose if I lose employment status, if my status is terminated and I lose my job, getting fired, whatever, I can, if I work for 2 years straight, or like I can show them that I work for more than 2 years, if not straight 2 years, I get unemployment checks for like up to 2 years. After 2 years, you're on your own. The benefits go away. And now listen to that woman, what she has to say.
Interview with a woman that revealed to me that she and her children are living off purely government benefits while speaking almost no English.
My English is not
What do you speak?
Bengali.
Bengali? Okay. Does the government help you with food and housing?
Yes.
Yes, they do? Yes. How long have they been helping you for?
When I come.
Oh, so they help you for 6 years?
Yes.
Oh, they've been helping you for 6 years?
Yes.
Okay. Now the UK just voted to scrap the 2-child benefit cap.
2-child benefit cap. 6 years, you heard that? 6 years. And who's paying for that? She's not working. Who's paying for that? Not the Islamic community. Not the... It's so sickening. It's so disgusting.
Now, who benefits from that the most? Muslim migrants. The 26% of Muslims living in England and Wales are living in subsidized housing. 32% of Muslims live in overcrowded homes compared to that of 6% from Christians in the UK. The birth rate in the UK is 1.4 children per woman. The Muslim UK birth rate has been cited as high as 3.4. You can conquer a country like this. Would you like to see more Muslims serving in parliament?
Why not?
Why not? Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
And
Yeah.
would you like to see
Yeah.
them
Why not?
build more mosques toward central London? Because there seems like it's growing, the Muslim population.
Yeah, if it's growing,
Yeah.
so if we don't have any space here, so yeah, we have to
Build more, right?
More, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. We have to build more. Makes perfect sense. And now, it's the same. Like nothing against him, but like the third person, he will say them more or less the same. So
If here, then I think government will government is supporting them.
Gotcha.
government is supporting them.
The government is supporting the rise of Islam in the UK. The UK paid migrants £5 billion in just 1 year, which is over $6.5 billion to live in their country. Now, all while this
It's
invasion is
sickening.
happening and paid for, British citizens are left out on the streets. I saw more homeless people in London than anywhere I've ever been
It's
to. I
disgusting.
saw more trash on the street than any city I've ever been to. People warned me not to have my phone out when I walked around London because over 100,000 phones are snatched annually. Signs are placed on the road to warn you about phone snatchers. That's what London residents now have to deal with. The Muslim community here, though, looks out for each other. They have things like Muslim Aid and the Islamic Relief Center, which has raised £200 million
What the hell, bro?
in a single year and operates in Gaza, Yemen, and Somalia. You walk into the Islamic Relief Center and they're playing Arabic music, selling Qurans, and you forget what country you're in. Then you walk down the block to the grocery store and
You guys believe me? I don't really want to finish the video, but we will.
despite all these relief centers, you see this. And people are just walking by. London is unrecognizable, and now you'll see the British citizens who
That's why that video is so important. His video, not mine. Yeah, sure. If you find his message through me, then I'm hella glad. Then I did my job. Alright. I'm just trying to spread more awareness with his knowledge. Man. Oh boy, oh boy.
voted for this. What are your thoughts on the immigration in
Now that one I will. These are a sheep interview. Look at this.
London? Like, people call it mass immigration.
Well, we don't.
You don't? Okay. So please, correct that.
We don't.
I don't know if I can. It's always happened.
Yeah.
You know, we are a nation of immigrants,
Yeah.
right from the Angles and Saxons.
Yeah.
And it's just, you know, I would welcome it.
Yeah.
I would welcome it.
We're not surprised that it becomes ghettoised because when people come, they need to feel secure.
Yeah.
So they go where they know they're going to be people like them.
Yes.
So that's why it becomes ghettoised, and the powers that be need to.
You're clocking out in 5 years. Your opinion doesn't matter, bro.
And people have got to realise that the reason we've got immigration is because we colonised the world, and we've got responsibility to the people whose countries we colonised. And if that responsibility means they've now got the right to come here, that's what happens.
Yeah. People saying, like, Islam is not compatible with the West.
Too bad.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
You just have to live together.
Yeah.
Suck it up.
Yeah.
You rub shoulders.
Yeah.
Together. You get along.
Yeah.
Why shouldn't?
I mean, it's basically the right.
And that goes on for like another 5 minutes. They will not say anything different. Look at this.
Freedom of speech, which is rubbish because they've got the right to.
People are feeling they got the right to.
Freedom of speech.
So we don't. So you're telling us with that we don't got the right to freedom of speech? We need to suck it up. Whatever the government does, it's fine. It's fine for them because like they don't have to work. They don't have to like try to imagine like trying to find work. They prefer immigrants over me. It's Swiss, the Post Finance. I can't get a job there because all I see are Somalian people, and I'm just thinking to myself, bro. They lived through the golden era. Like I said, 1970 was probably peak humanity, bro. Now that you're maybe 60, 70 years old, bro, you're chilling. You're chilling. Before, like, the U.S. invaded before U.S. destabilized the Middle East, it was fine. Peak humanity was between 1950 and 1980. That was probably it. Maybe even before before that was slavery, but peak humanity was then. What wouldn't I give to be there? Now they.
Which is rubbish because you haven't got the freedom of speech to express hatred. So, yeah, it's just one of those things that comes in waves, and we just hope that.
It's getting more dangerous. Is that true or no?
People.
That London is getting more dangerous.
Really safe walking up and down here.
Yeah.
You know, in a Muslim area, you feel safe because you know they're not going to. Well, obviously some people that do.
Yeah.
But you feel safe because you know that their religion will be safe.
Not vote for Mamdani because I worry about socialism. I mean, are you for it? Because I honestly, I'm open to having a conversation. But it's getting more popular. So
I think it's deep seated.
yeah, maybe.
I just thought that America.
Sheeps. These are sheeps, bro. They're saying. When Muslims are in the minority, they are very concerned with the minority rights. When they are in the majority, there are minority rights. That's true, bro. Yeah, complete horse crap. Bye bye London, bye bye UK. Foolishness has consequences. Since Brexit, man, they really outdone themselves this time. Elect enough Muslims and you can kiss freedom of speech and democracy goodbye. So, I hope my message will, my opinion, with his message, of course, something needs to be done. Oh boy, something really needs to be done. But with that being said, like, comment, and subscribe, turn on notifications so you can see my next video. With that being said, I am out.